Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Micah. I want to say a huge warm welcome to those who are brand new tuning in for the very first time, and welcome back to those who are coming back as well. So welcome or welcome back. It'll mean everything to me if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It's completely free to you. And also while you're at it, make sure you like this video as well and make sure that notification bell is turned on so that you'll be notified as to when new content like this comes sailing your way as I make my way to 100,000 subscribers. And a huge thank you in advance for doing so. So let's get started. I am still in my small series called Why Royal Caribbean, and this is going to be part 2 of me sharing about Royal Caribbean's fleet, especially when it comes to what ships I have currently been on. So let's get started. So I know some of y'all are probably wondering what ships within Royal Caribbean that I have currently been on, and I'll be sharing this today with you guys. So the ships that I have currently been on have been Sovereign of the Seas back in 2004, 21 years ago, for my very first Royal Caribbean cruise. I've also been on Majesty of the Seas, as well as Grandeur of the Seas, Enchantment of the Seas, Serenade of the Seas, as well as Mariner of the Seas. And by this time goes live, I would have already sailed on Explorer of the Seas. And then I've also have sailed on Oasis of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas, as well as Allure of the Seas. Now, as far as how many times I have been on these ships, they go as follows. I have been on Enchantment of the Seas 4 times. I have been on Serenade of the Seas twice, and I've also been on Mariner of the Seas twice. And the remainder of the ships that I've been on, like Explorer of the Seas, as well as Grandeur of the Seas, as well as Harmony, Oasis, and Allure of the Seas, I have sailed on 1 time. Now, granted, in the upcoming near but so short distant future, I would have been on Grandeur for the 2nd time, and I will also be introduced to Jewel of the Seas as well in the short near distant future. So you're probably wondering, Micah, why have you leaned toward some of the smaller and older ships? Now, granted, I have been on 3 Oasis class ships, which we have enjoyed, meaning my mom and I, since my mom is my traveling buddy, and we love to cruise together, especially lately. So granted, we have been on Oasis, 3 Oasis class ships, and loved those. However, the older ships in the fleet, I should say, have been more our pace lately, because number one, some of the older and smaller ships sail out from our home port of Port Tampa Bay, and those are the ones that can easily fit under the Skyway Bridge. And let me tell you, we have had some amazing experiences on some of the older ships, especially when it came to the crew and being able to get to know them a little bit as well, and also the service as well. We've had exceptional service on some of the smaller and older ships that we've been on, and it's been wonderful. Granted, I mean, I'm sure you get some wonderful experiences on some of the older, or well, not older, the newer ships as well. But for us, we've seen amazing service provided whenever we sailed on the mid-sized to smaller ships. And like I said, it's just our pace. So, I mean, I would feel very out of base or out of touch if I went on something like Star of the Seas or Icon of the Seas. For us, that doesn't fit our wheelhouse right now, but I'm sure that they are amazing ships. I'm not trying to say that they aren't, but for us personally, it's our personal preference to sail on some of the Vision class ships, as well as some of the Radiance class ships as well. And to mention, also, the ones that I haven't, the ones in the fleet that I haven't been on yet are the Freedom class, as well as the Quantum class and Icon class. Those are the ones that we haven't sailed on yet. But like I said, the older ships seem to appeal to us because that's more of our speed, and also we love what these ships in the fleet have to offer, since it's more right up our alley. I don't have any little ones yet, but each ship in the fleet does have something for kiddos if y'all are concerned of, you know, things for the kiddos to do. But like I said, we've had an amazing time on the smaller ships, and that just fits the bill for us. So we're the ones that likes the old school type of sailings, and that's why we stick with some of the older ships in the fleet, or the older smaller classes in the fleet. So I hope this sheds some light on some of the ships that I've currently been on to date, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.